Live. What else we got over here? Oh. This is a Paul Skeens? A Skeens in the plastic. That's a beauty. Paul hit the ground running in his rookie year, 2024, turning batters away like a big league veteran, not a 22-year-old newbie. The mustached Skeens fanned 7 over 4 innings in his first MLB start, then whiffed 11 in his next turn in the rotation. I don't know. It's a beautiful card, though.
Somebody put it in.
It's in the pile, and it's in plastic.
Wow.
So you know it's legitimate. This is a good, nice little gem we got sitting here.
Have you pulled any of the anniversary cards yet?
I think somebody did pull that card, right? I believe it was pulled.
Yeah,
That big one.
yeah.
Did they take the offer from the Pirates? Because would you take that offer?
No.
No, I'm not taking.
Yeah, I'm not taking that. How much? What would you, if you were a Major League Baseball player on the trajectory where money will never be a problem? What are you paying for your debut patch?
I feel like it might come down to the point where, like, I'm going to offer them an experience that they can't refuse, right? Where I'm like, yo, I'll take you to Cancun for a weekend, right? You get to have a vacation with Paul Skeens, because, like, he wants that at any cost. Like, they're going to take it for probably money, and then you got to give them a little bit extra.
No, we got to be friends for life. Like
Yeah, we got to be boys. I got to be able to give you a FaceTime at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I would say lifetime ticket.
Yeah.
50 grand.
And if I FaceTime you randomly, you got to pick
You
up.
have to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a must.
So school's in session.
Okay.
We're gonna rip some packs.
All right.
We are live. We didn't introduce ourselves. I was supposed to get the remote. Let me get the remote. Matt, you introduce everybody.
Yeah.
Get everybody going. And yeah, I'm excited.
Let's get rolling.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, for those who do not know, my name is Matt Sherrico. I have been working with Mike Powers for a few years now, stemming back to our relationship through Todd Frazier and everything we do down at the Jersey Shore. Proud to be out here working with my Philly guys. I work a lot in the Philly area, shooting a lot of the athletes and stuff like that. So it was sick that we were able to connect here. And I do not believe we have met. Pleasure to meet you, my brother. Tell me about yourself. What's going on?
So I am Samuel Evans. I go by the Sports Card Collector on Instagram. Some will call me the hobby principal.
Yes.
So
Everybody calls
I got
you
that name. Got the name from my boy Alex. I was fortunate
That was you?
enough to meet Mike at the last Philly show, and we were able to break some bread and have some conversations. And we're here again
Yeah.
Awesome.
with the Super Bowl champs.
Super Bowl champs, man.
Also,
It's
I'm
incredible.
a Philly native, born and raised in North Philly, so
Mm.
happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, that has to feel electric. Like, you've seen it all take place and just unfold in front of your eyes. I can't imagine that feeling. That's so awesome.
It's a magical moment sitting there watching the game in the fashion that they won.
Right.
So a lot of people don't know this. I'm a historian, right? So I love history. So back in the day, I would say mid to late 70s, early 80s, Philadelphia as a whole was like plays away, moments away from being a championship town.
Right.
The Flyers, the Phillies, the
Buffalo
Eagles,
Bills type of energy.
the
You know, that's
Sixers,
the
like,
whole.
they were all playing for
It's in auction.
Wow.
We're at a
Wow.
$500,000.
$500,000 right now.
I just
What-
want to know the 11-year-old who pulled the card.
Yeah.
It's a PSA 10 too. It got a 10. That's impressive.
Wow.
Wow. See, now my thing is like, what if the guy at PSA was like kind of a hater, low key?
Oh, he could
And
have went
he's like-
total screw job.
Right. And he's like,
Could've
you know
went
what?
total screw job.
7, 8.
It's a solid 6.
Right.
6
Something
and a
like
half.
that. I actually, my father has a foil Derek Jeter rookie card, and there's only ever been one PSA 10 to hit the market of it, and it sold for $2.4 million.
I got a
So-
7.5.
Oh, yeah?
I have
You know
a
which one I'm talking
7.5.
about?
Yes.
The Jeter one,
The
the
upper
foil.
deck.
Yes, exactly.
I got a 7.5 at home.
Yep. So my dad got it graded, and it came back an 8, and he was pissed because like we had it in the basement all these years, tucked away, and then he's like, this guy was definitely just hating on the fact that this is a crazy card. So he actually broke it out of it, and we're going to get it regraded just because of that. Because I'm not settling for that either. I mean, the difference between an 8 and a 10, I think it was worth like $5,000 now. Which, don't get me wrong, for a baseball card, that's incredible.
Yeah.
But that type of Jeter, listen, I want a little something.
But Philly, in those times, close to being a championship city,
Right there.
like Boston.
Right.
in the early 2000s. So
That's fair.
magic all the way around. I love this spoil.
Yeah. They did it right this year to the point where like I'm like, oh, is it good? No, it's just a normal card, but it's nice.
You guys,
and shiny.
well, as the collector, you put the best one at the bottom.
So, when I open up packs, I don't do stuff like that.
Oh no, I see so many people do it.
So,
I just
like-
recently became inspired to try it.
So for me, like when I'm at home or I'm in the store and I open up packs, for me it's all about the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
So I never get too high, I never get too low.
Right. That makes sense.
I'm just going to go with it, and I'm
Right.
just going to embrace it. So I go through every card.
Also,
and a card that resonates with me, I pull it out, sit it to the side. Like I saw this, got a Topps All-Star Cup. So
what I would share is like I can never like figure out, like you see the people like quickly like move the two in the back. so
Right.
the
They
last
know which one it's going to be.
is the chase card.
Yep.
Yeah, they know which one's gonna be the
I tried doing with this, but I failed. But my big card ended up being Jose Ramirez, Stars of the MLB. I love Jose. I love his game. Absolute dog.
I got a Cedric Mullins walk off on the Yankees. I just love that. That's great news for all of us, right? Big Dom is
Big
behind
Dom.
us.
I
How
love
crazy
Big
is that?
Dom. I live for Big Dom.
all right, next pack. So are you guys looking for any cards this weekend?
Am I looking for any cards? I'm gonna be honest with you. So last time we were here, there was a Camilo Cabello like 1 of 1, and I almost bought it. And the guy saw me, and he's like, "Dude, you told me you were gonna buy it." He's like, you gotta buy it now."
He
So
pressured you?
Yeah, I will buy it. Yeah.
I'm looking for a Bob Gibson rookie.
Bob Gibson rookie.
Bob Gibson rookie.
That's sick. That's sick. I like obscure cards. I have this one Mariano Rivera card. I think it's Bowman. And it was before they had the rights to the MLB. So he's just like in an office leaning up on like a fax machine.
Nice.
That's pretty dope.
That is sick.
Who's all in that?
Emmett,
Judge?
Sandemeyer, Judge, and Soto.
What a random spot to put Anthony Santander.
Yeah.
But
My guy, Starlin Marte.
oh, that's a tough pick too.
Lawrence Butler, he's pretty good, right?
I like the look of that actually. That's a
I
really sick.
I hope that becomes more of a thing where it's like in the action moment, because like the photographers deserve their like fair share.
Yeah, I agree. If there's anyone that's gonna agree, it's gonna
Like,
be
look
me.
look at this one.
Bro, like that's
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Nice card.
That's a good day in the office, right?
Yeah.
Nice card.
I got a Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, I got a Bobby Witt insert.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, that's tough. I just got a Jackson Holiday Future Stars.
Francisco
Something,
Linder.
something light. Right?
Oh,
Oh,
with the
I
all
like
stars
that.
around it. That is sick.
I like that card. Edwin Diaz, sound the trumpets.
Heartbreaker, Jacob DeGrom, the one that got away. Although you could argue
Joey
Wheeler
Ortiz.
was the one that got away.
That is true.
Topps Gold Cup.
Okay.
American League, Baltimore Orioles. Just a whole card. for
Charlie
those.
Blackman, I didn't even know he was still playing. Shout out
Oh.
to him though. No
Oh,
disrespect.
Oh, look at
oh,
He's showing off.
35th anniversary.
Oh,
Ken Griffey Jr. Wow, that's a card.
could you imagine them real
So
Oh man.
funny, right?
Yep.
Every show I bring different cards with me to trade night to show off. I brought my Ken Griffey Jr. PC.
Yeah,
So I don't know. We might have to make a trade
Wow.
for that card.
yeah.
That is a
I'd say
sick
for,
one right
for
there.
Your,
Ken Griffey
service
Jr.
to all kids, we just give it to you. But
Yeah.
35th anniversary.
no, Sam, I want to talk about trade night because I was trying to tell. Obviously, this you could see the iHeart family. It keeps growing.
Yeah.
We got Buster here now.
Yeah.
202 Nico Oso's over there.
Acuna.
Oh, love that.
You know, we got the content tent. It's just been crazy.
The
on there.
content is a great idea. That's a great the content.
Oh,
Oh, Taj
this is
Bradley.
crazy. What's your best card?
Got another Bobby Witt.
What's your best card you got?
Bobby Witt stud.
What's that? Nothing right now.
Nothing right now. What does that
Alright.
mean?
Still on the
Nah,
journey.
all
Still
right.
on the journey.
That's
Respect.
Yo, it's
Come
like
back
day
to us
one.
Sunday.
It's like you're Ash Ketchum, then you just got your first Pokemon, right?
You got time. You got time. The hobby is about a journey. It's
That's
a
awesome.
marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, we got a rookie
Amen.
card here.
That's what I keep telling
Yibler
myself.
Diaz.
So trade night.
Yeah.
Last trade night, I had the privilege of hosting it. And just open up the conversation about, like, we are in this space. We are a community. Let's make sure we take the time to connect with each other, listen to each other, share experiences, and then also be like, take care of each other, make good trades,
Amen.
honest trades. It doesn't always have to be about the monetary value, but
Yeah,
the wealth of the people. You know what I mean, and the connection. So
you're gonna laugh.
it was a good moment.
I was an idiot as a kid. I would trade Michael Jordan cards for Howard Johnson cards because he was my favorite Met.
Hey,
And, like,
nothing
I
wrong
didn't-
with that. You like what
Right.
you like.
Yeah, but people knew they could go
Just rip you for Michael
rip
Jordan
me
cards.
off, dude. And, like, I had the one where it was like, I think it was like Shaq and Jordan. It was like Shaq is guarding Jordan. I think it's a Jordan card,
Okay.
but it had O'Neal. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, those
like,
are huge.
I
Those are
who
big.
would have thought Shaq would have lasted that long in the
Has he
NBA?
fell off yet?
Oh, O'Neal Cruz.
No, I don't know. I
Oh,
think De La Cruz.
I was going to
has
say Ellie
fallen-
De La Cruz
Yeah.
is the one that.
Yeah, I'm worried about that with Vientos, honestly, like for the Mets. Sorry, Phil.
I got an anniversary card.
I feel bad if we
Awesome.
pulled something good. I got
Oh,
Roberto Clemente.
Roberto
That's
Clemente.
tough.
I
These
have-
throwback
I
cards.
have
are
some
sick.
of his the Gunther.
oh, speaking of Ellie,
There he is. Yeah.
I got a triple one of these trifecta cards. American League leaders, RBIs. We got Judge, Jose Ramirez, and Brendan Booker. Oh,
what's that King Griffey in?
right here.
Oh, that's nice.
I got another one of the throwbacks. Corey Seager, 35th anniversary Rangers card right there. I mean, I don't think he's old, but I guess it's a 35th
So I
anniversary.
couldn't have scripted this better.
Oh, it's not him. It's the border.
The cards that I brought with me
Yo.
this weekend
Are those two like the real
were,
versions?
was my Roberto Clemente PC and
Sam.
my King Griffey.
Wow.
PC. So that's fate right there.
God, dude.
That's fate.
Sam.
God, dude.
It's fate.
That's insane.
Oh, we got the Acuna to go with the other Acuna that you pulled, and a Jeff McNeil to end it off.
That's my guy. Great golfer.
Is he?
Another guy who's a great golfer. Well, he's got a
Mike
great.
Trout.
I got to golf on his golf course.
Down in AC?
So
Oh,
can we
there's
have
only 8 holes when I got to do it. We went 8 and back.
That's sick,
yeah.
a conversation about Mike Trout?
pull anything good? Show him. So, and he has the real versions of those 2 cards. So he has the real versions of the
Man.
Clemente and the Griffey PC.
Hell yeah.
This is a
Yeah,
great
these are
card. You would
sweet.
like this.
Get the hell.
I just showed Luca a Francisco Lindor.
The Lindor card.
Oh, we're getting the holy grail of these.
Oh, nah, these
Yo,
these
man,
anniversary
he's here
cards
tomorrow.
are sick.
He's here.
Oh,
Here? Yo,
oh, you need
that's
that
fate.
sign.
Luke, that is fate. We are talking to Mike Smith.
Mike
Schmidt.
Schmidt.
We got to make that happen, dude. We pulled that. Oh, no, Luke. This guy, man, he's ruining my life right now.
Bryce.
You show up and I start popping
You
pills.
catch eating these things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up here.
No
That's your
worries.
Miller Lite too. Luke's gonna clean house.
No stopping.
And speaking of another Philly who will never be a Philly, I don't know. Do you think Mike Trout ends up being a Philadelphia Philly eventually?
Now, honestly, I think his career is closer to over than it is.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's so
dude.
sad, man.
So about his career, do we consider him a player that like truly reached his potential, or he fell short of that because of all the injuries?
I'd even go as far as saying he's a what if.
Like
because,
a Don
like,
Mattingly.
Bro, like
Right.
exactly,
He's
because
not a
he was
bust, though. He's
fantastic.
not a bust, right?
No, but like he's saying with Don Mattingly, like Mattingly's known as a great, but we'll never know the true potential of him because of the injuries that cut his career so
Can
short.
we have that same conversation about Ken Griffey?
You probably could. You probably there's a lot of
but the
guys.
problem
I mean, you could
is-
even go
Ken
Larry
Griffey-
Bird. Like
If Ken Griffey doesn't get hurt, does he
Right.
hit 800 home
Oh,
runs?
dude, he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Without a question. Without a question. Even if he dabbles into what unfortunately Bonds did and stuff.
Bonds didn't have to do it.
He didn't have to
did
do
He
it.
did it to
did.
thumb his nose
No,
at
he's
the
the
major
GOAT.
league.
He's the GOAT. When they picked him up like he was a string bean, yeah, I'm gonna go find. I'm doing it right now with Zach Clayton, Jay Wow's husband. He's getting me jacked, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, this time next year, it's gonna be on. But
Hell
like
yeah.
I had my moment where like I looked at like somebody on a video and I was like, no. I'm gonna start doing.
He's a
this.
Hall of Famer with everything he did in Pittsburgh.
Of course,
Definitely.
yeah, no question.
Definitely.
Yeah. The Lion King song is Kings and Berry Bombs. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I thought it was as a kid, and like everybody makes fun of me for that. So I loved Barry Bonds, man. Every version of them. On my birthday, it is when he took over the record, and he said he was going to do it at home at 607 or whatever it was. Yeah, he did it on my birthday, and I was like pretty lit.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I have a hot take. I don't know if this is crazy, but I don't mind. Like, steroids in professional sports would not phase me.
I don't have a problem with it at all because the way we treat it with all the other ones, and also now it's just synthetic. Like, let's
Right.
be honest, we've gotten smarter. You know, literally could try FH.com, iHeartRadio, and you know, get all these shots and pills and stuff to allow yourself to be the better, I guess.
Right, like,
I
why would you
argue, I would argue, did it really make Bonds better?
No,
It enhanced him, I think.
no,
But how much, really?
yeah, right, because you saw so many like who did they always call a freak Marlon Bird. They call
Oh,
him a
yeah.
freakazoid. Like he's
ripped.
jacked.
Ripped.
And like he wasn't Bonds because of it.
Right.
So like I would argue it made him like on another planet. Like it wasn't like it wouldn't have, you know, but he was picking and choosing when he was in the run.
Right.
Like
It's absurd.
I mean, I watched a video
Yeah.
clip of him. He was on All the Smoke,
Okay.
and they asked him. I was like, Steven Jackson asked him, like, he's like, can you hit a home run right now? 100 miles per hour?
I did see this.
And he said, yeah.
Hell yeah. He's bro. I think of him in the same sense of like a T.O., where like I've seen T.O. a few times in the past year, and every time I see him, I'm like, this guy could give a team 5 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And whenever he's called on.
Of course. Yeah.
What about his yards after the catch? I still think he could do that too.
Seriously. No,
I mean, I still remember being in college in New England, the only Eagles fan on my campus,
nice.
and watching T.O. and what he did on one
On
leg
one leg, bro.
was
No, even
unreal.
Even the Super Bowl as the decoy, you know what I mean?
Right. Like he wasn't gonna be. It was like that viral clip of like Greg Jennings in Madden when he breaks his leg and he's still going down the field.
But didn't he set a record that Super Bowl? Like he had the most
I got
catches
another pass.
in a Super Bowl.
He,
game?
yeah. So they were
Yeah.
just literally feeding him just like go routes, just come right back, just
Yeah.
button hooks because his yards after the catch, obviously he wasn't getting anywhere. I can't imagine what it felt like getting
But he did
tackled.
have
Oh,
one.
He had one where all of a sudden you see, and his left leg, he's like hobbling on it and everything. It's crazy.
I'm trying to do it to where it will be the last pull,
last
but I
one.
have something big.
What you got? Last pack mojo.
And I trade it. Yeah, you guys would have loved me at trade night. Spectre Steer, Jock Peterson,
Jock, yeah, it fell off hard. So what happens when you lose or you leave LA? You get that.
Oh,
Oh,
What you got?
Hall to the Hall, and then Reggie Jackson ready to round this off with all the legends. And then a Paul Skeens, similar to the Trout and stuff. It's kind of a bummer. Like last year, I'd be so excited to pull that. Right? Like now, it's like, yeah, it's just
This
normal
Bobby
guy.
Witt is
right.
nice
He's regular now.
This is dope. That Bobby Woods.
That's a cool card.
So
Wow,
Yeah,
that
that's a
glow is really.
ton of
I like these little
legends.
laces right here.
Mr.
Yeah.
October.
yeah, he stirs the one who stirs the drink, man. Reggie Jackson.
That's what my pops calls him all the time.
Also, you guys were in a moment, but I noticed Nico was playing New York.
I
Like,
did. I heard
yeah,
that.
We're
and
in New York.
yeah, I did hear that.
We're strange flex, but Philly doesn't get mad about that
So,
song.
so here's another. So, I'm a fan of music. I love my parents' music. I love all the oldies.
Yeah.
So, Jay-Z's New York song is the modern version. But Rick James also had a version,
Yes.
something like that,
Yeah.
called New York, New York.
Yeah.
And
Which doesn't get its
got-
honest play.
you gotta listen to that album. It's a beautiful album. Cold blooded.
Yeah. Did you see that? It was Charlie Murphy and him post the other day, and it's like this was the night.
Yeah.
This had to be the night.
Unreal.
No, it's so great. It's so great. I love, just pop culture in itself is just pretty amazing.
We gotta get some penny sleeves up there. Is that part of the budget?
We gotta get that. Yeah, that might break the budget. I'm shocked somebody wrapped these ones.
Yeah, these are all wrapped up. Here. This is a good pile full of wrapped cards. Yeah, grab a couple of those. This one's a Corey Seager. Just a cool outline on this one.
So when Topps made these cards, like in my neighborhood, my 5 to 10 block radius, so we didn't have hobby stores. So we had Toys R Us. That was our hobby store.
Yeah.
And when Topps made this set, we love baseball cards in my neighborhood. And this design, my favorite card out of all of them was the Joey Bell rookie card from this set. So, and he hates to be called Joey Bell, but
Man, that Clemente card.
I just love the design, man.
I love that he got his stirrups in there too,
Yeah.
like the old school look. That's sweet.
Can we say he was the winner?
Yeah.
Even though we knew he was the greatest.
Yeah.
By
But the
far.
fact that his life got cut short.
Right.
It's what he means to baseball is, and Pittsburgh as a whole for the Latin community is insane.
Right.
Roberto Clemente is one of those guys. When you look at their stats, it's
What Doc Goods did.
yeah. I think also like the sport has
But it
become
makes you think like how accessible he
yeah,
was.
exactly,
You
dude.
know?
And even as a hitter, Doc
Yeah.
could hit,
Yeah.
which was insane. But the one thing that I always think about too is like the years of service keeps going down every year. It's like under 5 for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So it's like the owners have figured out, like, hey, I'm not gonna let this guy join that early, right? And that's pretty crappy for some of these guys because like they get held up. Like Pete Alonso missed the bag because they had too many options on him, right? So
It's almost like the franchise tag situation in the NFL.
yeah,
It's like with T. Higgins, he played on a tag last year and now he's coming back. They still won't give him a contract. It's kind of wrong. And I feel like there has to be a point where like the players union steps in.
yeah, and it's also weird, like on the same ball club, same calendar year, you purchase Juan Soto,
For a
And then-
bajillion dollars.
and then you kick the tires on your guy,
Yeah.
Pete Alonso.
Who literally held you down through the tough times,
Oh,
know?
dude, in the playoffs,
Yeah,
we don't get past the wild card without him.
right.
That home run, I will never ever forget. One, because my whole family thought I was about
Did
to
he do that
die.
against the Phillies?
No, Lindor hit a grand slam against the Phillies. Sorry, Phillies.
Sorry, Philly.
This is my daughter, Skylar.
Hi.
I literally just called Paige before. Awesome. How old
What's
is
up,
she?
buddy?
How old is
She?
she? You
she's
said buddy.
8.
So.
She's 8.
Oh, cutie.
You good, buddy? Are you good? All right, I'm gonna call you back, okay?
How's Big Dog?
I'm at the Philly show. I'm at the Philly show, bud.
These Super Bowl helmets are everywhere. Is there? I'm guessing there's somebody
call
around
you
here
back.
selling them.
Somebody's got it. Yeah, where else they're just getting it?
Because I'm like, this is way too common. The first one I saw, I was like, that's sick. But now I'm seeing everybody with them.
No, they're nice.
Sam, so my daughter's name is Peyton, but I always call her bro. So people are like, I thought you had a son, because like whenever I'm on the phone with you, you're like, get out my way, bro.
I
So,
call my daughter buddy.
buddy, yeah. So that threw me off, and I was like, man, now I can't get mad at other people.
No harm, no foul.
Uh,
No, those are beautiful helmets.
dude, it's unreal. Like,
Yeah,
talk
beautiful
about a
helmet.
perfect timing. Like, right? Like, when I first saw this show, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a baseball show. We're gonna be talking baseball. It's gonna get our juices going for the baseball season. So I was like, peanuts, Cracker Jacks. Let's get some wiffle balls.
Right.
Like throw them into the crowd, whatever. And then the Eagles win, and you just saw.
I mean, this is a football player's dream
It
right
just
now.
turned
A
green.
football fan's dream right
Yeah,
now.
it went red to green like that.
Nah, I had my bathing suit ready to come out for the summertime baseball season, and now I'm like, okay, pumpkin picking and football again. Like, what's the vibes? I miss football, man.
But this is the calm side of the Eagles
Oh,
and a Philly fan.
that's
This
what
is as calm as
yeah,
you're gonna get.
That's what I
And
was
it's still
worried
pretty
about.
But in terms of like the nature of being from Philadelphia and knowing what Philly fans are,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
You get the best of us, and you also can get the worst of us.
That is very
Oh,
true.
So this is very pleasant for us. When
Yeah.
we went, like,
Everybody's waiting respectfully. Like, it's like,
Somebody might climb up one of these poles later. I don't know.
I mean, that goes back to my story. Like in the 70s, in the late 70s, Portland versus the Sixers.
yeah,
We were up 3-1,
yeah.
and we lost that.
Yeah.
You know, they had this guy on their team by the name of Bill Watt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'll do it.
And then, you know, all those years up until when we won in 82, 83,
Uh-huh.
you know, Dr. J couldn't get over the hump. And then Moses Malone came to town. And the rest is history, you know?
It's been tough, man, watching that Sixers fan base, like,
Yeah.
just go through it, like, trust the process, and really, the process didn't really equate to anything, right?
Yeah.
So now we're back where we were, let's say, 2011, right?
I still have hope
Yeah.
because out of all the championships the Sixers won,
You have a
they won it with the hand of a
VIP
big man.
for Tyler
Okay.
So my hope is that Embiid, you know, he takes the rest of the year to get his surgery because he shouldn't have played in the Olympics. That was
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
that was a setback. But I understood why. You know,
Right.
he wanted to be a part of some meaningful basketball, some winning basketball, and the Sixers could have said no.
They
Yeah.
should have. Really, that's
You know,
what. That's
so-
the thing for me. The Sixers, as an organization, that's your franchise cornerstone. Like, he's everything.
But
He is the process.
I'm not ready to give up.
Yeah.
Because I go back to that series when we played against Miami. When he wasn't in the game and out, we were a totally different team. With just his presence alone, the game where he scored 18 points,
Right.
we won.
Yeah,
Simply
yeah.
because of his presence.
Right.
Like, he changes the game. And like the scary part about Embiid, we have yet to see him at 100%.
That's so true.
So
man.
that's the scary part.
Yeah.
The guy scored 70 points and he wasn't at 100%. So think about that.
Yeah. I will also say, like, the fan base always assumed that he was that Barry Bonds type player, right? Like, because Sean Bernard says this to me a lot. He's like, the Met fan base doesn't have a guy close to me. And I was like, relax, but I understand the sentiment.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. in
Yeah,
that sense.
yeah.
And I would never question Embiid's toughness.
No,
The
God,
guy
no.
played with Bell's palsy.
Yep.
The guy played with a broken orbital bone. The guy played with a torn meniscus. So we can't say nothing about him not wanting it.
And he's a
You know what I mean?
likable, like a lovable player, I should say. The thrust of process, he had me going.
And
I
the
was like,
only
DX
reason
is gonna win this.
And the only reason why I was
If you have a
frustrated
photo
about
of Jeff
last year when he
Southland,
got hurt
take your way over to the
with
photo
the whole
op.
MVP thing and the
Have a
man
photo
thing
op
by the
with Jeff
NBA.
Southland.
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it was clear that Embiid was the MVP.
Right. Yeah.
So like
We
NBA
will take
league officers,
purple
Let 'em sit out and let 'em
VIPs for
get
Darren
You're right.
Sproles.
you know,
Purple
and it
VIPs for Darren
destroyed our
Sproles.
season.
It did.
That year when we were playing, we were like in third place. We were like right there.
Yeah, you
You
can't chase those. I mean, for him, it was like, hey, we're tired of him not being the MVP. So you kind of wanted to chase it for him.
Because it
But-
wasn't even close between, like,
Yeah.
the Joker is a great player.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away
Yeah.
from him. But that year when Embiid scored
Nowhere
70
near.
points, it wasn't even
Yeah,
close.
not even close.
It
Yeah,
wasn't even close that
I
year.
agree.
You know, and even when they played head to head, it wasn't even
I agree.
so. But you know, my hope is next year we get it done.
Yeah,
I just
it's
want
not
us to
the
be.
clarity,
I want us
right?
to be competitive.
I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm not the guy to talk. you said he's a real likable guy. Here I am thinking about Mitchell Robinson getting his ankle absolutely pulled on and pulled to the ground last playoffs. But no,
I meant for his fans.
got
for his fans, y'all got
You
it.
got the Nova Knicks.
If you have
You got it. No, listen, last
Well,
night
you
was a
can't call it
disaster.
that no more because
They shipped Dante out of there. Yeah.
That was crazy. That
Yep.
was crazy. I wouldn't have done that. But yeah,
I'm currently not happy with the production of that trade. I mean,
right.
7 first-round picks and Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo for Cat and McCall Bridges. And last night, McCall gives you 6 points, 3 rebounds, and Towns has 14 points in a game where Jalen Brunson goes down in overtime. And as soon as he goes down, you know the team is falling apart.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it's just even
He's
when
the
he's on the exactly when he's on the floor, they're still guarding 4 people when the Knicks are on offense because Josh Hart has no offensive back. So until he learns something, I mean, they frustrate me.
And Brunson, he's a blue blood. You know,
He's
a blue
incredible.
blood. You know, his dad was a phenomenal player.
Yep.
I went to school in Massachusetts, in Beverly. You know, Salem was the next town over, and like you hear whispers of his greatness and how awesome he was as a basketball player. And you go around that area, and they still talk. About
That's special.
So awesome.
Nah, he saved the team, saved the franchise.
So, I need something to wake me up. So we're gonna take a quick break. Sam,
Now, I appreciate you having me on.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for letting me open up some packs.
dude, I appreciate you, man. And this won't. We got. This is what's crazy is this is the beginning of our week, right?
Yes.
Also, I want you to hold on to those ones that mean something. Not that they mean money, but obviously hold on to those.
Sentimental,
And,
definitely.
Yeah.
when Mike's
No,
here,
definitely
maybe we
needs-
could get the Mike one signed.
Get the
too.
mic one sign would be tight.
Yeah.
No,
I'll be
that'd
like,
be dope.
yeah, I'll be like, I am Mike, you are Mike.
You know what?
No,
Speaking
We're
of
mic'd
signing,
up, like we're on the
speaking
mic.
of signing,
If you have a
caught one of my signings at the last Philly show.
yes, I did.
Bernie Perron.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell the story.
Yeah.
Mike
Gold
was
CIP
exceptional that day. So picture this Saturday show. It's a bunch of people here making a lot of content. And like
If
I
you
was
have
sitting
a
to
gold
interview
VIP
Dr.
for
J.
Nick Sirianni,
So had the questions picked out, everything. He was like, yes, we got you. You're gonna do it. We worked out everything.
Right.
And like you could tell he was just like winded from
Yo,
everything that he
They
was
had
signing.
him signing.
So like
his life
when it finally happened, I was just like, oh man, like I gave my whole day of like not making content to get this
Right.
moment. And you know, Sunday rolls around, we're sitting in the booth, you know, talking on the radio, and next thing you know, Bernie Perron is in. We go up to him, I quickly go buy a card of his.
Right.
And he's like,
Big Dom DeSantis.
yeah, I'll sign it.
Hell yeah.
Everything, and Mike was there as the photo guy, so it all worked out, man.
That's
It was
awesome.
It was
It
great.
was so magical.
I feel for some of these older guys. When I did there was a Yankees signing and it was Tommy John. I'm like, dude, yeah, bro. But he had a line of like 250 people. I'm like, this
Second
poor
year.
guy. This poor guy, I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely getting up there. And I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna make it to the end of this.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, they gotta give him some time.
Well, give us a little.
Give us a little time. Yeah.
I appreciate you
These
guys.
chairs are tough to sit
It's
in.
a pleasure
I'm
meeting
just
you,
kidding.
brother.
Absolutely, brother.
Thank you.
Sam,
Yeah, I appreciate you. Do well with these cards. I'm
yeah.
excited to see
Yeah,
what
man,
happens.
this we'll have you back on throughout
Yeah,
the week.
thank
We'll
you,
be
thank
checking in.
Yeah.
Are they doing a trade night?
Yes, trade night is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Now
So-
there are actually 2 kids trade nights, so I'm gonna go check out the kids because we always got to support the kids. They're
Yeah.
the future. And like they're gonna take the hobby to the next level,
Yeah.
right? And we have to make sure we guide them in the right direction, but they also are able to find their way, so that way we can see the next evolution of card
And also,
collecting.
we don't want that weird gap that we all
Yeah.
took.
Yeah,
Like, hey, like
we're
that,
part of that bubble.
we
right?
were. That bubble
When the
was
bubble
bad.
burst,
Yeah,
and
man.
everybody threw away their cards and
Yo,
stored them in the
it's so-
basement.
it's so devastating. The stuff I had, and and that's gonna be the cliche. So we gotta teach them,
Yes.
If
like,
you
to
have a
learn from our
gold
mistakes, and
VIP for Jeff
you know,
Stoutland,
it's so cool. This is awesome.
All right, guys, we gotta get a picture. I gotta get a picture.
Yeah.
Gotta document this magical moment.
Awesome.
That's great.
All right.
We'll be right back, maybe with a different panel. My voice is hurting.
I'm gonna go flick up Big Dom, get him
We'll,
some Instagram.
we'll be right
pics.
back. Yeah, Big Dom is here.
Big Dom.
Nick Sirianni. It's the Philly Show.
It's the Philly Show.
Fox Sports Radio,
You have a
iHeartRadio.
purple VIP for Jeff Stoutland.
Oh man.
Yo, take those cards. Hell yeah.
I gotta. I'm gonna take these two. Well, these three.
I'll find more. I gotta find something that's purple on the wrist.
Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 5. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 40. Once again, if you have a photo op for Jeff Stoutland, please make your way into the photo op booth. If you have a black VIP ticket for Tyler Steen, you can come into the autograph here at this time. Black VIP for Tyler Steen. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 10. Nick Sirianni, 1 through 10. Big Dom DeSandro, tickets 1 through 80. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 15. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 50. If you have a black VIP band for Jeff Stoutman, to the autograph here at this time. Tickets 1 through 80, the Big Dom DeSandro. Tickets 1 through 90 for Big Dom DeSandro. Tickets 1 through 5. I'm sorry, 1 through 10 for Tyler Steen. 1 through 10. Harris Campbell, tickets 1 through 30. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 20. Harris Campbell, tickets 1 through 40. Aaron Sproles, tickets 1 through 60. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 20.
Oh, yeah.
Again, from our lost and found, if you are missing 2 autograph tickets, or the left on the table up here, if you're missing 2 autograph tickets, come and see me up here at the front. Harris Campbell, tickets 1 through 50. Big Dom, we're taking all tickets for Big Dom DeSandro. All tickets. Harris Campbell, tickets 1 through 60. Taking all tickets for Big Dom DeSandro. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 25. Taking all tickets for Harris Campbell at this time. This is your final call for Big Dom DeSandro. Final call for Big Dom DeSandro. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 70. Once again, this is final call for Big Dom DeSandro. If you have an autograph ticket, you need to make your way to the autograph booth. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 30. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 40. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 30. If you missed your photo op, with Big Don DeSandro, please make your way over to the photo op booth. Once again, if you missed the photo op with Big Don DeSandro, please make your way over to the photo op right now. Nick Sirianni, ticket 1 through 40. Once again, I still have 2 tickets up here that somebody left at the table. Please come up and identify them. I will give them to you. So there's 2 autograph tickets left up on one of the tables just a few minutes ago. You're missing autograph tickets. I haven't seen them. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 70. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 80.
Also, like, yeah. Not doing any. Like, I know she's got ideas.
Once again, we're taking all tickets for Dennis Campbell at this time. All tickets for Dennis Campbell.
At the foot, boys. Stay with him and say at the foot. No funny stuff. Those are pillows. That scene was in the 70s. There's certain scenes that you should be. Late Chance and Uncle Bruce, Steve Martin is in that bathroom. He gets out of the shower, all that's left is a little towel. Everything's soaked. And it's just, you're like, you feel it. You're like,
Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 90. Darren Sproles, 1 through 90. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 100. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 120. Darren Sproles, tickets 1 through 140. All right, quick show of hands. Who still has the Darren Sproles autograph? Any over the Darren Sproles autograph? Come on. Taking all tickets for Darren Sproles. If you have an autograph ticket, come on up. This is your final call for Paris Campbell. Once again, final call for Darren Sproles. If you have an autograph ticket, you need to be in here, so ready to leave. The final call for Darren Sproles. Once again, Darren Sproles. If you have an autograph ticket, you need to be back here in the autograph. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 40. Once again, final call for Darren Sproles. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 50. Check one, hey. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 50. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 60. Final call, Darren Scholes. This is it. You have an autograph ticket, you need to be back here, leaving right now. Anyone with an autograph ticket for Darren Scholes? Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 60. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 70. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 80. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 90. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 50. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 60. Okay, Jeff Stoutland, tickets 1 through 10. Jeff Stoutland, tickets 1 through 10. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 100. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 110. Jeff Stoutland, tickets 1 through 20. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 120. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 130. Tyler Steen, tickets 1 through 140. Okay, folks, quick show of hands. Who still has a Tyler Steen autograph? All right, come on in. If you ever take all tickets for Tyler Steen at this time, Taking all tickets for Tyler Steen. Once again, we're taking all tickets for Tyler Steen at this time. All tickets for Tyler Steen. Nick Sirianni, tickets 1 through 70.
All right, hello and welcome to Swing It and Ding It, and